Dear ENAGAGE members, my name is Eva-Maria Strömsholm and I have had a rare ovarian cancer. I am working as a nurse, also being a teacher and an active patient advocate in Finland and Europe. I have this year co-founded and I am vice chairman of Gynaecological cancer patients in Finland. We now live in a different world, a different daily life and a different situation. Despite of the situation with COVID-19, I know that everyone is really trying the best they can to keep up a smile and positive thinking. I really think that together we can win this battle with the help of each other. Cancer can always also be a battle for many patients. I got my ovarian cancer in 2008 when I was 27 years old. At that time, I did not know anything about cancer, hospitals or surgeries. I had no symptoms or no feelings that something could be wrong in my body. At a regular checkup, the doctor saw something on my ovaries, and all doctors thought it was a benign tumor. But the pathology answer after my first surgery told different. It was a rare form of ovarian cancer called dysgerminoma. For me, I remember it was a shock. From being a healthy athlete, training and competing, to being a cancer patient. A whole new world opened to me, and I had cancer. I had a rare form. More than 4.3 million people in the European Union are affected by rare cancers. Despite their rarity, they represent in total about 22% of all cancer cases, including all cancer in children. Rare cancers are generally classified in the group of rare diseases, which is defined in the European Union as diseases with a prevalence of fewer than 5 cases out of a population of 10,000. After my first surgery, I had to get another, even bigger surgery, and I was in very bad shape. I did not need treatment after those 2 surgeries because the cancer had not spread. But after half a year, I got really bad pain in my back, and they did an ultrasound on my kidney and found a big tumor. I had got a relapse. A third, even bigger surgery was done a year after the first one. They took also away my kidney, and the recovery after this third surgery was also extremely hard for me. Sometimes rare cancer patients need maybe to travel to a specialist hospital for treatment, which can be far away from home. It was the same for me. I had to go to another hospital every time I had a surgery. And this means that the patient may need to be separated from their family and friends. For the patient, the psychological and psychosocial support is very important. Then I had to start with chemotherapy. The doctor told me it would be hard. I had to begin with BEP, bleomycin, etoposide and cisplatin. I got BEP 22 times in 2 months, and I was ill and in awfully bad shape. I had to get help from my mom and dad all the time. It then took me half a year to recover and to try to come back to the normal life again, meaning learning to sit again, eating normally, reading books and watching TV. There are specific challenges by rare cancers also. Late or incorrect diagnosis, lack of access to appropriate therapies and clinical expertise, very limited number of clinical studies due to the small number of patients, lack of interest in developing new therapies due to limitation in the market, and few available registries and tissue banks. After a few years, after my treatment, I could go back to work, but still suffering from severe fatigue, pain in my back and shoulders, and got also menopause. I tried to get information about my rare cancer, but it was not easy. It can also be hard to find useful information about rare type of cancer, and many patients feel alone and lost. The problems can also be that it might take longer to get a diagnosis and to start treatment. Today, my life is not the same, but I really enjoy living and I am an active and positive person. I suffer from fatigue all the time, but I cannot, because of my fatigue, work full time. I work 50% as a nurse. And I have also been an active patient advocate in many different cancer organizations and associations, being a member of the Council of the Finnish Cancer Society and a co-founder of Gynaecological Cancer Patients in Finland. Even if I am so active and positive, it is not easy all the time. The tiredness and long-term side effects are hard to cope with sometimes. For patients with rare cancers, it is more difficult to find information on their illness, or information does not exist. These patients are also less likely to meet other people with the same kind of cancer. Now, more than 10 years after, I have found a Facebook group for patients suffering with this rare kind of cancer like I. So we, rare cancer patients, really need a platform to find each other and to get support and information. And to newly diagnosed women, I want to say, remember that you are not alone. There are others out there struggling with the same kind of issues along their cancer journey. Ask for help and let others help you. Talk to your family and friends and let them be there for you. Also remember that you are strong inside and out and that you will manage this difficult time. Thank you very much.